Amal, I want to continue on with this fabulous series we're doing on the bowl previews. The YouTube's going wild over this. We're getting a lot of hits. I mean, tens of dozens. Let's start out in Boise on that famous blue turf for the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. That'll happen next Tuesday, December 21st, 12:30 Pacific, 3:30 Eastern Time at Albertson Stadium, featuring Kent State, the winners of the MAC East, against Wyoming, who finished an impressive tied for fourth in the Mountain West. We last saw Kent State in the MAC championship game, losing as a favorite to Northern Illinois in Detroit. Wyoming, they're on 6-6. They didn't have a great year. Their penultimate game, they had a very impressive win, their best win at Utah State. They won 44-17, but followed that up by losing to Hawaii at home, 38-14. Amal, this Wyoming team at 6-6, still favored by a field goal with a total of 59.
Yeah, when you look at it, because Kent State really can't stop anybody. Dustin Crum's been great offensively, but it's the lack of defense for the Golden Flashes that's been the problem. We'll see if Sean Chambers and company can move the ball. Weather-wise, you have to favor Wyoming in this game, even though Kent climate is not quite as cold or windy as it would be up in Laramie compared to what we're going to see at the Boise, Idaho Potato Bowl. I favor Wyoming in here. Better conference, a little bit more rigors of the league. Kent State, when you look at them in some of these matchups, look at the game against Northern Illinois. Rocky Lombardi and company were just moving the ball at will. Dustin Crum and company couldn't even score in the first half. Even though Wyoming's not a prolific offense, I think Chambers and company find a way to eke out a win here.
Which was the better conference this year? And from looking at just the top teams, you could probably argue one over the other. But which was the better, stronger conference? The MAC or Conference USA?
It's a good question. I would probably lean towards Conference USA, just by a slight hair there. But the one problem with the MAC is it's always been a problem for a long time is nobody plays defense. The defense is generally void in a lot of situations. Kent State's a perfect example of that. I mean, this is a team that destroys Northern Illinois, scores 1 million points of the game at Kent. They go to Ford Field, and the offense actually played the defense played halfway decent for NIU, and they shut them out.
I think the Conference USA was stronger at the top. When you think about UTSA, Western Kentucky, Marshall, I think the teams to me in the MAC this year were like, right. I mean, they just beat each other, and everybody was 7-5 or 6-6.
Not a great year for the MAC. We've seen better teams, especially at the top. I just think this was an average year at best for the MAC.
You know that Conference USA when it was good, before it was conference, when it was the Metro Conference. That was very good basketball in the Metro Conference when it had Louisville, Memphis Cincinnati,
State,
Memphis State, Florida State. That was quite a conference.